Hi, this is Pastor Kevin Zufall, and I have a confession to make. I'm a nerd. Well, I've really always been a nerd. In particular, I'm a theology nerd. One thing I know about nerds is, we don't like the feeling that we're all alone and there's just a few of us. So we like to hang out with other nerds. And I'm starting a group of theology nerds. It's going to be a class, and we're calling it Theology Nerds. And I'm hoping that you'll join me. I'm calling all nerds. Our theology nerds class is going to be on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock at First Baptist Church, Monongahela, Pennsylvania. This is going to be a class where we dig in and we talk about what we believe and why. We're going to have great discussion about that. We're going to learn a lot, and we're going to get into all of our theological nerdiness. The Bible is going to be our authority. It will guide us, and we will have a great time talking about various great doctrinal truths. And you'll be able to understand not only what you believe, but why, and be able to explain that to somebody else. Now, in doing this class, there are actually a couple ways for you to be nerdy. You can be nerdy in person, or you can be nerdy by email. Email is so nerdy, such a techie thing. But what I mean by that is on Tuesday nights, you'll be there for the class. Those of you who decide to come to the church, those of you who maybe live somewhere else or just can't make it on Tuesday nights, what will happen is as I teach the class, at the end of the class, there will be questions for the next week's study. And I will tell you what those questions are, and you can email me your answers, and then I will include some of your responses in the discussion time of the next class. And so then you can watch the next video. You can discover which answers were used of yours. You can hear everybody else's answers. And that's how we'll do it. So we'll actually start off for the very first class. You can get a hold of the questions, and you can send me your answers even before the first class begins. You would send all of that to kevinleezufall@gmail.com. That's my email, and that's what we'll need to use. So our first class will be Tuesday, September 17th. Tuesday, September 17th. We're going to run this class for 8 weeks. So we'll start on September 17th. We'll go to November 5th. Now, that's just the first session, first group of classes on the one topic that we're going to look at. And then we'll take a few weeks off and we'll pick up again on another topic of theological nerdiness. You're probably wondering what our first nerdy study will be. Well, how very nerdy of you to wonder that. We're going to look at a book called What is the Gospel? And that'll be our topic. It's a book put out by Greg Gilbert. It's a 9 marks book. And you're welcome to go online and buy that book. And that will give you all of the extra nerdy tidbits if you'd like to do that. You don't have to buy the book to participate in the class. I will give you plenty of notes and information. I will give you the discussion questions, and we will discuss all the answers. So it's up to you if you want to get that book. I'm sure Amazon would have it for you, as well as a few other places. But that will be our topic. What is the gospel? That's something that many Christians use the word gospel, but when you press them and ask them what they actually mean by the gospel, they don't really fully understand what it is. We're going to take 8 weeks to answer that question. So we should have a pretty good, full, complete, and nerdy answer. Chapter 1 in our study is Finding the Gospel in the Bible. That'll be the topic of the first class. So are you feeling nerdy? Would you like to be a part of this class, either in person at First Baptist Church or possibly by email? I need you to contact me. Let me know if you're interested in being a part of it, and if so, whether you plan on attending the first class in person or participating by email. Again, my contact information, email kevinleezufall@gmail.com. You can also text me 724-614-6171. I'm pretty quick with responding to text messages in particular. I'm kind of nerdy that way. All right. Later, nerds.